Courts and Public Safety. The second one's going to be Ways and Means, and then we'll finish up with Human Services. So if you're on listening today, you'll have a good idea what the process we'll go through. Since it's 4:03, we'll go ahead and turn this over to Commissioner Pagel to lead us in the Courts and Public Safety Committee meeting. Thank you.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. It's 4:03 and I call the Courts and Public Safety Committee meeting to order. May I have a roll call, please, with your location?
Commissioner Brown,
Here, City Muskegon.
Commissioner Sear,
Here, Twin Lake, Michigan.
Commissioner Hovey Wright,
Here, City of Muskegon.
Commissioner Hughes,
Here, Muskegon Township, Michigan.
Commissioner Laring,
Savannah Township.
Commissioner Nash,
Here, Muskegon Township.
Chairman Skolnick,
Here, City of Norton Shores.
Commissioner Wilkins,
Here, Muskegon County Hall of Justice.
and Commissioner Pago.
Here, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes of April 1st, please.
So moved.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion and support from Commissioner Wilkins and Commissioner Brown. Can I have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Sear,
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright,
Yes.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes.
Commissioner Laring,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Chairman Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Pago.
Yes, and our minutes are approved. Is there any public comment on an agenda item that would be only for an agenda item? Are there any hands raised? I don't see any hands raised for a public comment.
I don't either. Hold on, there is one now. We just got one.
Let's see. Sandra Cross.
Hello, thank you for this time today. I would like to comment on the agenda item concerning the ban to the pass a resolution to ban vaccine passports. I am asking each
That's
of you
on Human
today.
Services. That's
Yeah.
on the Human Service Committee.
This
Yes.
That's on the,
This
no,
is the
not
court.
yet.
This is the Courts and Public Safety Committee meeting.
My apologies.
Okay. Do you have another comment on Courts and Public Safety agenda item? Okay.
I do not. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just going to reiterate to everybody that has their hand raised, we are in the Courts and Public Safety Committee meeting. So any public comment would need to be on an item on the agenda for the Courts and Public Safety. If you stay on this call, the other following meetings are Ways and Means and Health and Human Services. It looks like there's one hand.
Services.
Not sure what your name is. Your phone number ends with 323. Do you have a comment on the Courts and Public Safety agenda item?
I apologize. I kept trying to put my hand down and was unable to.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to move on then to items for consideration on Courts and Public Safety. CPS 21/04-23 to permit the Muskegon County Prosecutor's Office to create a new Assistant Prosecutor 2 position at the pay table grade NX-00308, $29.23 per hour to $37.16 per hour effective April 19th, 2021, to be fully funded by the Stop Violence Against Women grant.
So moved.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion support from Commissioner Hughes and Commissioner Nash. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Seeing none, I will, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I had tickle in my throat. Is this a continuation or is this a new position?
Prosecutor, one.
It is actually a new position. They had extra money left over, and we were able to secure that. Along with our law enforcement partners, secured 2 more detectives. So this team will have 4 detectives and 2 prosecutors assigned to it.
Okay, thank you.
I
You're
also have a question too, if I could.
Go ahead, Commissioner Hughes.
Will this position go away when the funding runs out, if it does run out?
So what we've been told is that, I mean, obviously there's nothing certain, there's nothing guaranteed, but so far the funders have been extremely impressed with how we've used these funds. In fact, I've been told that there's no other team like it in the state of Michigan. And so right now it's a 2-year commitment. We fully anticipate to continue to renew it, but certainly if the funds run out, I'm going to have some tough decisions to make.
Thank you, DJ. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, are there any other questions, comments, or concerns? Seeing none, can I have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Hovey Wright,
Yes.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes.
Commissioner Laring,
Yeah, yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Chairman Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins,
yes,
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Seer,
Yes.
Commissioner Pago.
Yes, and that motion passes. Next on the agenda is CPS 21/04-24 to authorize the sheriff's office to utilize the sheriff's contracted vehicle maintenance provider to broker selling used vehicles for this office.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion from Commissioner Brown and a second from Commissioner Hovey Wright. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns?
Commissioner Pago, I do have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Susie.
Does this money that you get from these go back into the general fund?
Is Sheriff Poland on the line? Is-
Under sheriff, I think is on.
Is.
You guys
okay,
got me? I'm trying to unmute. This is Sheriff.
There we go.
Thank
Alright,
you.
Thank you.
We can hear you.
Commissioner Hughes, did you ask the question?
Yes, I
apologize.
did.
Okay. Yeah, typically these dollars go back into the vehicle maintenance program itself.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Just curious, Sheriff, on vehicle maintenance provider, is that who we normally have do the sale of this kind of stuff? It seems a little odd to me. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Actually, it's in their contract that they assist with the sale and taking care of this for us with these vehicles.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions, comments, concerns? Okay, seeing none, I'll ask for a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes.
Commissioner Laring,
Yes.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Chairman Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins,
yes,
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Seer,
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright,
Yes.
Commissioner Pago.
Yes, and that motion passes. Okay, next is CPS 21/04-25. Entering into a 5-year lease agreement with REV Financial Services for 4 SUV Interceptor vehicles for a value of $188,304.32 at an interest rate of 2.70% pending corporate council review of the lease agreement, and authorize the board chair to sign the agreement upon completion of that review. Are there any?
so moved,
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second from Commissioner Wilkins and Commissioner Hovey Wright. Are there any questions? comments, concerns?
Yes, I have a question on that. It looks like we've already done this. Is this exact same thing, or are we doing it again?
Sheriff?
Yeah, Commissioner Hughes, the vehicles were approved for the total amount right here. I think what we're finding here is a change for the what service we're going to be using at a lower interest rate.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
Okay, because it looked like we had done it. We'd already done it, and you're asking us to do it again. I got it. Thank you very much.
Madam Chair, I have just a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
I don't even know if it's permissible, but The treasurer invests our excess money and is getting about 0.5% or some very low amount. I wonder if we could lease these back to ourselves, use our own money to do this and make the interest that we're paying. I don't know if anybody has any idea. I mean, maybe not this time, but the next time.
Maybe Sheriff can speak to that if that's within his budget, or I don't know.
That would be through the county personnel rules. I mean, not personnel rules, budgeting rules, I would think. That would be for Beth Dick, I would
For
think.
Beth.
Yeah.
Beth on the line today, Mark?
She's on vacation this week.
Vacation, okay.
But that is a good thing to ask her, because we got a cash pool sitting there, with lots of money in it, that we could be able to take that money out of there and then make the interest back ourselves. That is a good idea.
That's,
Well,
I was, if we
Yeah,
can,
we'll look into that.
okay. Any other questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, I'll ask for a vote, please.
Commissioner Laring,
No.
Commissioner Nash,
Yes.
Chairman Skolnick,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Seer,
Yes.
Commissioner Hovey Wright,
Yes.
Commissioner Hughes,
Yes.
Commissioner Pego.
No, and that motion passes.
Madam Chair, I just have one other quick question. Maybe the sheriff can answer it. That 188,000, that doesn't include the equipment that goes, either the transfer of equipment or whatever new equipment is needed on those cars. Sheriff, maybe you can answer that.
Commissioner Skolnick, that total right there is for all the equipment that's needed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, is there any old business to come before this committee? Any old business? No? Moving on, is there any new business to come before the committee? No new business. Okay, are there any ending comments on any item? Any ending comments from the public? Okay, seeing none. Are there any final board comments? There are no final board comments. Okay, I motion we adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you.